Hey Kevin, how's it going? It's Bree. I wanted to quickly go over a couple of things here for you and what I found for coffee shops in CT. So, if I did a Google search for coffee Connecticut, these are the top three that show up in the map pack. So, this thing here is called the map pack. And the top three listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The way you would try and get yourself into these top three is by having one, so having a Google business profile. Two, by filling it out as much as possible. So name, hour, fill out the full description, photos, post to it, etc. And three, getting your name, address, and phone number into as many directories as possible. Directories are things like Yelp or Yellow Pages, etc. That really helps to power this profile. Websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within the top three so that the most amount of people will find you. Now, I've noticed for a lot of these coffee shop Connecticut words, it's just blog central. There are so many flippin' blogs that are ranking, which is good because blogs are generally a little bit easier to beat out. And especially if someone's actually looking for a coffee shop, if a coffee shop website shows up instead of a blog, you're going to be more inclined to click on that. However, for this particular keyword, I did finally find someone who's ranking within these blogs, and it is Connecticut Coffee and Grill. So let's take a look at their site. So they are a grill or a cafe as well as coffee, but they're not specifically a coffee place. So that would be a good thing to beat. Their website isn't great looking, and they're definitely focused more on food, I would say, than probably coffees. Maybe not. Well, it is hard to read. I think they're focused more on food than they are on coffee. So not a whole lot going on this website here. If you did a website, you would want to have about 1,500 words on the homepage, and that is for two reasons. So the first reason being is that Google comes through and they have crawlers that read the website. They're trying to figure out what areas you serve, what services you offer, what you do essentially. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. In addition to that, you want to beat out your competitors' content. So if the competitors had 1,000 words, then you're going to want to have 1,500 words, etc. Within that content, you want to have those keywords that people are searching for. So if people are Googling Coffee Connecticut and you had Coffee Connecticut all over your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and people are going to be, or Google is going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results. So let's talk about why this website is ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you'd be up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. Their UR and DR rating are almost non-existent, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to beat them out, at least for that particular keyword. A UR rating is essentially just a trust rating with Google. A DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. And one of the main ways that you raise these ratings is through a thing called a backlink. All a backlink really is a shout out or an endorsement from another website. So if there's another website that talks about you, they endorse you and have a button back to your website, that's a backlink. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about the organic keywords. These are the keywords within the content that I was talking about before. For example, Coffee Connecticut. There's approximately 100 people who Google this per month, which is actually quite a bit. Coffee houses in CT, approximately 20 people who Google this a month. Best Coffee CT, approximately 30 people a month. And then they've got some caterers and restaurant words here. So these are just a couple examples, but just between those three words, there's actually quite a bit of people searching for coffee. And then I'm sure there's other keywords and they break it down by town. This is just an example. But there's pretty decent amount of people searching for that. It's not over the top competitive. And so if you were to do a website with at least 1,500 words, you got those keywords in there, and you had some high quality backlinks that could really help you rank. And the higher up you rank, the more people that will find you, and in turn, the more clients you will have. So I hope that this was helpful, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Have a good one.